Hello everyone, in this video, I will show you some best games like Far Cry 6. So without any further ado, let's start this video. The first game of this video is Wolfenstein Youngblood. Wolfenstein Youngblood is a brand new co-op experience from Machine Games, the award-winning studio that developed the critically acclaimed Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus. Set in 1980, 19 years after B.J. Blazkowicz ignited the Second American Revolution, Wolfenstein Youngblood introduces the next Blazkowicz generation to the fight against the Nazis. Next up we have Remnant from the Ashes. The world is in ruins. Only a remnant of mankind remains, hunted too near extinction by horrors from another world. As one of the few survivors left, you will venture into portals to fantastic realms to gather the resources and firepower needed to fight back and retake what was lost. Remnant from the Ashes is a third-person survival action game set in a post-apocalyptic world overrun by mythical creatures. Next up we have The Outer Worlds. The Outer Worlds is a new single-player sci-fi RPG from Obsidian Entertainment and Private Division. As you explore the furthest reaches of space and encounter a host of factions all vying for power, who you decide to become will determine the fate of everyone in Halcyon. In the corporate equation for the colony, you are the unplanned variable. Next up we have Borderlands 3. The original shooter-looter returns, packing bazillions of guns in a mayhem-fueled adventure. Blast through new worlds and enemies as one of 4 new Vault Hunters. Play solo or with friends to take on insane enemies, score loads of loot and save your home from the most ruthless cult leaders in the galaxy. Next up we have Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint is a military shooter set in a diverse and hostile open world entirely playable solo or in up to 4-player co-op. Players will discover Oroa, a mysterious island where the most technically advanced facilities meet wild and untamed nature. Home to drone creators, tech giant Skell Technology, Oroa has fallen into the wrong hands and all contact has been lost. Next up we have Gears 5. Sarah is crumbling, your enemies uniting. Humanity's reliance on technology has become their downfall and enemies are uniting to wipe out all survivors. As Kate, journey back to uncover the origins of the Locust and fight with your squad to protect what's left. Next up we have Gene Rain. Death is always fair. He treats both the poor and the rich equally. This is the concept of the Human Resistance Army. We will control a human resistance army in the game, fighting to end the conflicts afflicting the whole world. For this game, we set up 2 camps, and the background of the story is the later stage of the 2-camp battle. Each camp has its own ideas and goals for it. The rebels are willing to pay all the costs to stop the world's melee, while the mechanical camp believes that the world should be. Next up we have Rage 2. Dive headfirst into a dystopian world devoid of society, law, and order. Rage 2 brings together 2 studio powerhouses: Avalanche Studios, masters of open-world insanity, and id Software, the gods of the first-person shooter, to deliver a circa revival of Carnage, where you can go anywhere, shoot anything, and explode everything. Next up we have Immortal Unchained. You are a living weapon. Unwillingly unchained by the Warden, the player's skills are put to the test, given only the instruction that they must stop the end of the world. With a story the player must piece together themselves, the central character sets off with no memory of their past. Other characters in the game may shed light on the situation, but the reality is not always clear, as characters are always operating on their own agendas. The last game of this video is Anthem Legion of Dawn Edition. Join the founding Legion of Anthem when you pre-order the Anthem Legion of Dawn Edition. In a world left unfinished by the gods, a shadowy faction threatens all of humankind. The only thing that stands between these villains and the ancient technology they covet are the freelancers. Join up to 3 other players and assemble high-tech, handcrafted, uniquely powerful exosuits. Explore vast ruins, battle deadly enemies, and claim otherworldly artifacts. So that's the list of 10 games like Far Cry 6 to play in 2021. If you enjoy this video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel Games Puff and press the bell icon for more gaming updates.